Alright, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get a little bit of a message for today. Let's see what's going on. How are y'all doing this morning? I'm thirsty anyway, bring on the rain. Oh no, you pooped your shoe. Someone stepped in it. Someone stepped in it, and I get the kind of energy that they're like, okay, yeah. You left a bibble steaming pile, and I stepped in it, and now we've got all this going on. But you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Because when it comes down to it, the energy that I'm picking up here, it's like, yeah, I stepped in it, but someone left a big steamy fucking pile just laying around to be stepped in. So I got the heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others. And that's the energy of, yeah, you kind of look around at some people and you realize that they're not, who's around them shows you who loves them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a popularity thing, but it's genuine, right? Like, when people talk about a person, right? What are they going to say? Things like that, right? Because I get the energy of the love bombing, right? Like, that's what that card's kind of about. It's like these people will be like, you know, I love so much and I've done so much for you, but they were all love bombs. It's like, okay, yeah, but it was traumatic. Because every time you did something really nice to me, something really bad happened immediately after. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we would have this great time together, and then the next thing you know, the whole fucking thing implodes over something ridiculous, right? And then it's like this traumatic. It's like this euphoric, this trauma, right? How does AEL say it? But like lure in and bite type of energy, right? It's life. You don't figure it out. You just climb on the damn beast and ride. I get the energy, like, yeah, I definitely get the energy of somebody who is like, your character, somebody's character is being put out there right now, right? They look bad, right? They've stepped in it. So they've got the shit on them, right? We're getting into this, right? So they've got it on them and they stink right now because they've stepped in somebody else's steamy pile that they left. But it's the kind of energy of like, okay, well, I'm going to go take a shower, whatever, clean up, and it's still going to come down to waiting for this other person to, I guess, leave another big steamy pile, right? I get like steamy piles of drama, right? Someone's trying to change a cycle here. It's not life. You don't figure it out. You just climb on the beast and ride, right? It's like kind of calling somebody out here. You're like, okay, all right. I'm going to go take a shower and we're going to see what happens here. It's the energy I'm picking up. We got anything else here? Everything is backwards now. Like, out there is the true world, and in here is just a dream. Someone's going through an awakening. This is new for them. They didn't know that they were playing these games before, and now they realize that they're like, I get the energy of somebody who's realizing the role that they've been playing for other people's drama, right? And now they're like, okay, well, no, you know what? I think I deserve to be the star of my own show here. I'm tired of being a side character, someone who's pulled out and used to create drama for these other people. I'm tired of being that person in my life. I want to be the star of my show, and I'm tired of living in petty after-school dramas, right? It's not about dealing with her when she's happy. It's about being able to deal with her when she's upset. Someone's inspiring this person. I hope she makes you feel the same way that I feel about you right now. Okay, yep. Someone is attracted to somebody else. It's something about the way this other person responds to trauma and things like that, and then how they act, right? And that's what's awakened this person to realize that the drama that they're playing in their own lives, right? And then you got this, I hope she makes you feel the same way that I feel about you right now. The reason this person left this big pile, this giant steamy pile of crap to step in to get this person's like covered in this energy, right? Is because this person was looking at somebody else. Ooh, we got fire away. I got the sea turtles here again. Fire away, fire away. Fire away. Yeah, I got the energy of come on. Come on. As above, so below. As within, so without. It will show. As within, so without, right? This is fire away. Come on. You want to play these games? Come on. Let's go see. Go ahead. Someone wants to slander somebody else. Someone wants to ruin something for somebody else. I hope you feel the same way that I feel about you right now. That is the energy of I'm casting negative energy. I want somebody to be unhappy. Did you hear I was happy and you just wanted to mess it up? Yes. Yes, that's exactly what they wanted to do. What? You were acting happy. And they left that big-ass steaming pile of crap because they knew that you would probably step in. They left it for you to step in. They literally, drove to your house and left the flaming bag of shit on your porch just so that they could watch you run outside and try to stomp it off, right? I got the Encyclopedia Galactica on its chapter on love states that it is far too complicated to define. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy says this: avoid, if at all possible. Someone was exposed to genuine love light energy. That's what's causing a change in this person, and these other people, these shit witches, they don't like it, right? Patience is bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Someone has been sitting on something for a while here. A person playing a role will eventually forget their lines. Pay attention, the act cannot go on forever. This person's waiting somebody out. What? A person playing a role. What? I figured out these other people's games. I figured out the role that they're playing. I figured out the act that they're putting on. The cycle that they keep doing, right? It's not just me they've done this to. They've done this to other people, and now I'm aware, right? And they've been patiently waiting because this person's coming in, and they've presented all sweet and whatever, and this person's like, yeah, what? Well, been waiting for them to fuck it up, essentially. I've been waiting for them to leave a big pile of steamy shit. I've been waiting for them to pull this shit, right? When you feel it in your body, somebody who makes you change your ways. And there is magic all around you, if I do say so myself. Oh, somebody got it bad. It's not what you called, it's what you answer to. Someone wants to change and people are trying to make sure that they call them out, call them other things, try to get them in trouble, right? Definitely a lot of slanderous energy going. Well, we're coming into Aries season. People are getting all fired up, man. I'm too involved now. You jump, I jump, remember. I can't turn away without knowing you're going to be all right. Don't get the messenger confused with the sender. It's definitely, don't get the messenger mixed up with the sender, right? Don't mix up people who are delivering you a message with the message, right? This is definitely one of those things, and I've said this before, people get very attached to people on YouTube and on the internet and things like that. And I've actually been watching a lot about that replica AI that's going through all this scandalous stuff right now, and that's creepy. But it gets to a point, yeah, you can get very attached to people online. They become part of your ritual, part of your habit, right? And more so now than it used to be. It used to be what your habits would be watching a TV show every day. You want to watch this one TV show, you're invested and attached to these characters type of energy. But just because let's use Yellowstone, Rip and Beth, right? Yeah, it's a TV show, right? You don't really think, you know what I'm saying, the things that they say and they do, that's not really realistic. You know what I'm saying? Type of energy. I don't know where I'm going with this. Don't twist it, right? Don't twist it. Like, it's like, you know better that, like, when you see little clips of Rip saying stuff to Beth, you know that's not him talking to you, right? That's the energy that I'm getting here. It's like, don't mix up things that can entrap you, right? Those AI things, they're going to entrap you, right? It's a fake friend. It's not real. It's a Tamagotchi. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep you from being able to make real connections in life, because you're not going to feel like you're going to be able to connect to a real person the way you can connect to an artificial intelligence, or the way you can. It's just a thing. It's a thing. I don't know how else to explain this, right? We got 9. There's a lot of persistence and resilience needed right now. We got Libra, the scale. Justice is coming. And Moon, phases and secrets. Only one moon today. Oh, 2 was underneath it. Ooh, we're at a crossroads. Somebody is making a lot of waves. Get the energy of the universe, because that's what I was getting at with the sender and the messenger. The universe will send you messengers to help you, guide you with your synchronicities and stuff. And it's like, don't get attached to the messenger, right? Some people just come in to awaken you, right? We've got a colorless angel. We've got an entrapped inner child here, someone who's being peaceful among the thorns. There's someone who's trying to be peaceful among the thorns. And that's the energy that, you know what I'm saying, that's the whole thing, right? It's this person, yeah, you ran out the door, you stomped on that flaming bag, you got covered in this crap, and now you're sitting there. You don't feel great about yourself for whatever the hell went down, right? Someone definitely triggered an inner child, right? And probably one that throws temper tantrums at this point. Someone was out to trigger a shadow, right? And all a shadow is your traumatized inner child, right? And because there's an innocence when you're a child, right? There's an innocence to it. And I kind of get on the kids with this too. It's like when they say certain things and I was like, well, I know you're not really like that. It's like, why? Because I watched your imagination play when you were a child, and I know where your heart center truly lies before any of the programming of the world really got its hands on you. You know what I'm saying? So someone's inner child was seriously wounded. Somebody is messing with somebody. That's the bait and switch shit, right? They're presenting as some sort of fantasy, something that a person may have wanted since they were a little child, right? And now this person's sitting peacefully among the thorns. I get the energy of they're being patient right now. Though peaceful among the thorns means you might be allowing people to step over your boundaries just a little bit too much, right? There's being peaceful among the thorns, and then there's just flat out being taken advantage of, right? Being used, being manipulated, right? And people are just like, I mean, people will not just use you for money. People will not just use you for sex. People will not just use you for these things. They will also use you for their narrative. They need it. They need you. They need you. And if you don't play your roles, they'll get their flying monkeys to come after you. They'll group a team. You're not going to escape their game. How dare you think you have free will from their game? They will find a way to entrap you into it, right? I got effortlessly here with the waterfall card. Effortless is about how water travels through the land, right? It's one of the most powerful forces on earth, but it chooses the easiest path. I love the Be Like Water from Bruce Lee. Look that up. That's a good message for today. I also got full moon completion. Could have been something that was highlighted in this last full moon, and coming into this next full moon, there will be a cycle being completed. Something that could have taken up to 28 days, a month, right? Something's going on here. But there's an energy of allowing things to flow. I got that moon rune there too. A lot about the moon going on here. I get a lot about cycles and phases. And somebody's like, this is a phase. And I get the energy of like that peaceful among the thorns. They're allowing something to flow. I'm going to switch it up today. Who do we got? Get a 3D, 45D on this. Let's just see what's going on here. Let's get some details about the storyline here. What's our awakened person here having to go through? We've all been there. We've all been there. If you're an OG on my channel, we've been there, right? We've been through the awakening process. We've recognized this. We've seen this. Like I said, when these energies don't resonate directly with you, you're not always the star character. Sometimes there's other characters that the universe is paying attention to a little bit more, right? I don't know why I get like Dawson's Creek. Not every episode is about Dawson. Shit, Dawson ain't even in every episode. Some episodes are about Pacey. Some episodes were about Jen. Right, you know? Oh, Lord. Hold on. Okay, nothing. Got my girl's birthday today. Waves get off. The day we say we've had enough. Definitely an Empress here on the 5D. That's what's causing, triggering a lot of this, right? So what we come to do is divine energies. It's what the divine feminines are designed to do. What you're designed to create, inspire, change. Divine energies. Divine masculines too. They just do it in their own way. Empresses are designed to activate emperors. Tis what it is. How your 5D presents on the 3D is of no use to me. DMs and DFs. That's all there is to it. Divine masculines, divine feminines. On the 5D, you're just an energy team. Ooh, we got a King of Cups here in the middle. Beat me at the death, but you can never keep me down. Picking up that Manic Pixie Fairy energy again here. Right? Someone's definitely giving off that vibe for somebody. It doesn't mean that you're a young little teenager or whatever. You're inspiring that type of energy in somebody, right? We've got a Queen of Pentacles here. I get a feeling that this is somebody from somebody's past that someone's dealing with, right? There's definitely that vampiric energy, right? We have that Queen of Pentacles again presenting as the Queen of Cups offering a cup here. Right? The reason I say that I think this is somebody toxic from somebody's past. You got the reverse Six of Cups here on the 3D. So there's somebody from somebody's past who keeps coming in here. Won't let somebody move on. I get that. Won't let somebody move on. Won't let somebody move on. Well, we got King of Cups, King of Cups. Right on top of each other here in the middle, right? This person does not want to let this person go, but this King of Cups, what's going on there, right? He's got this other energy in his heart center here. Peaceful among the thorns, right? She's in the thorns with him. There's something there with this energy, right? She's really inspiring this passion, right? She's really inspiring this passion, but I think she's scary at the same time. That's the thorn, right? It's like what? You get that manic fairy pixie energy, and then you've got that scary voodoo Santeria type of energy, right? And now this is on the 3D. This is on the 3D. And now I'm picking up that it's not what you call it, it's what you answer to now. So there's definitely an energy of, and this could be what this person's doing here. This person that doesn't want to let the past go. They notice that this king's sights have been set on a different type of energy, and they're probably talking a lot of shit like, do you have any idea how scary that bitch is? That bitch is this bitch is that, this bitch is a manipulator, this bitch does this thing, she works spell work, she's crazy, right? You don't really feel this passion for her. None of that's real. What? I'm real. You can't escape me. You're not leaving my timeline. You're not leaving my narrative. I need your little dramatic ass to keep playing your role. And then we wonder why people would rather talk to a fucking robot. Or comment in comment sections all the time, right? You no idea how easy it is to get stuck in that. Definitely got a Princess of Swords here. Someone who is telling a lot of lies. There's an immature feminine energy around here, right? There is a very immature feminine energy. Like, this bitch can't fucking grow up. She's lying like hell. Who is she lying to? This King of Cups. Why is she lying to him? Because she wants him to fail. Why does she want him to fail? So she can keep pulling on his strings and keep in control of him. As long as he's broken, as long as he's in a failure spot, and as long as he keeps getting dumped and left alone, he's easy pickings for this person to keep playing with whenever they're bored. Be like, what, I got nobody else? I can always pull this person back in. I can always pull this person back in. There's something, they prey on people who display any type of loyalty. Seven of Pentacles. There's definitely an energy of somebody reaping what they sow, right? So on the 5D, what's happened? Somebody has tasted the 9 of Cups energy. And the best that I can describe, especially with this card on the 5D, with the 9 of Cups energy could be, is when you look back on your life, right? Because the whole energy of, like, technically we all die alone type of energy, right? When you look back at the end of your life, you are at peace with what you see behind you. You are at peace at what you see behind you. You evolved, you changed, you loved, you lived, you did things, you know what I'm saying? And you have this whole energy of a life that, wow, I get that song, Something to Be Proud Of. Oh, it's an old country singer that does it. Montgomery, I think, is it? Anyway, that's something to be proud of. Chin up, chest out, da-da-da-da, that's something to be proud of, right? That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up with this 9 of Cups. But someone has to travel through, right? They have to escape these dark woods that they're in, right? The dark night of the soul essentially is you awaken and you taste the divine connection energy, and you are suddenly hopeful and ambitious and inspired and creative, and you want to do all these things, and it feels good. And you start to, and as soon as you start to lighten up, and I say this, the brighter a light is, the darker the shadows you were going to cast by comparison, right? So the more you started to shine, the more shadows awakened in this dark forest, right? And then next thing you know, you have to go through this dark night of the soul. What? You have to get through that 7 of Pentacles. What? I have to get through what I have done to get to who I have been. Get through who I have been to become who I want to become, right? Twisted, right? Get the world just twirling here. There's a lot of energy spinning, right? There's a release that needs to be done. I kind of like this card, right? Because this person's crying over it, right? There's this beautiful Two of Cups connection up here. This person's going through these woods. Alright. This person's walking through these dark woods or whatever, right? And these shadows are conjuring up, and it's the past, right? And this person, like this, that's what's happening. These energies are falling away from this person, and they're focused on them. But I've lost, and this person could have lost, majorly, especially with relationships, up to 3 times, right? Oh my God, I dropped these cups, right? I got the energy of releasing third-party situations, right? For a divine one. Someone has been a manipulator, or someone has been a magician, right? I love the magicians. They're not always good, right? They're not always, they're definitely the manipulators themselves, right? But you wouldn't have attracted master manipulators into your life if you weren't one yourself, right? Everybody came in to play these games, and you decided to play these games with these people. So it's not like this person was completely unaware. But I get that there has been a shift in this person. I get that they realize really how they've been being manipulated, right? And there's this energy of finding balance, right? Temperance is actually really about abstaining from alcohol, right? That's what it means. So there's a finding a balance here. I like how it's with the 2 cups with the water and everything else like that. It's finding a balance in things, right? From overindulging in certain energies, releasing certain things that might inhibit your decision-making skills, right? I get the energy that somebody has dealt with people who purposefully wait. They know when this person, like, they'll watch them at a party. They'll want to talk to them all night. They'll have something nasty that they want to say. And they're like, all right, this person's been ghosted me, this person's whatever, this person's this, that, or the other thing, and then they'll be watching them. Oh boy, they started drinking. Oh man, how many do you think he's had so far? Oh yeah, now he's definitely buzzed. Watch this. And then they go and they fuck with that person purposely. This person is in high vibe mode. They're in their party extroverted mode. They're having a good time. They're just chilling. There's really nothing going on. But this person's like, all right, watch this. Boop, boop. What you do? I'm going to push the piss off buttons. Boop, boop. Look at them go. Someone's getting a victory over this. Someone is recognizing this. The universe is offering you a doorway of opportunity to step away from these toxic energies that manipulate people, right? That's how you will find victory towards your empress, or towards this empress. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands again, King of Swords. Yes, 10 of Pentacles is definitely in the energy for these cards, right? 10 of Pentacles, you just got to keep to what you are passionate about, right? And you need to get your ducks in a row, right? I love this. You got to get your ducks in a row. This King of Swords, you need to be smarter than the people that you're playing with, right? Ooh, there she is, Queen of Swords, right? Got that beak tied up right there. Just got this person tied up. See, these two go together too. And this deck is weird because I chose this, right? They're not looking at each other. One's got the bird tied up and one's distracting the other. Distracting the kids, right? Isn't that weird? This is specific for somebody. Somebody could be using children, right? Something's going on there. We're going to get some more on that. Because I got 8 of Pentacles. There's something definitely... Eight of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. I get that this person has this person tied up. It's something that they've been working on. They've been working on tying this person up. But then we immediately got this 8 of Wands of like distance and space. Saying I wasn't going to go this long. One more row. Four of Cups here, and it's very much the same energy of that Five of Cups with this one. Someone is thinking about a connection. Someone is like, and I get that. The sitting by the river energy, right? Someone is sitting there thinking about past times, right? This is an overindulging card. This is the card of overindulging, right? To the point of numbing oneself. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's the card of inebriation. I'm not going to argue my definition on cards, right? I did not learn how to read tarot from fucking Biddy. I didn't learn it off an online course. No one taught me how to read tarot. I got tarot readings since I was a child from my family members at parties. I'm a third generation tarot reader, witch. And so my definitions and how I learned to read tarot was I got tarot readings when I was little. It was a culture that I grew up in, and I grew up, got my own deck, and did readings for people for decades, at least fucking 15 years before the fucking Biddy came out, right? I've been reading tarot since before Google. Let's just put it that way, right? So we'll just leave it at that. Don't you dare come at me about my damn definitions for my cards, okay? Or how I read. For real, for real. Alright, so anyway. So I've got the energy of somebody's like inebriated. Somebody keeps looking back on the past on some sort of soul connection that they've had, right? There's definitely a soul contract that has happened. And this person still kind of reminisces on that, right? There's been a tower and there's drama. There's drama behind those doors, right? Someone is definitely daydreaming about something else, though. Their focus is beyond what to do beyond this tower. What's going on with this tower? I don't think the tower has fully come into completion. It's happening. I said they're still in the woods with this. They're still working their way through it. I said Sin by the River is daydreaming about a connection while this tower is going on, right? It gives them strength. Whatever this is, it gives them strength to navigate this. Look at all what they're carrying through those woods, right? They're carrying a lot of baggage right now. They're trying to keep their balance at the moment. They're being very strongly guided by these tides, these pulls, these energies. Ace of Chalices, Three of Wands, the Moon reversed. This person is sick of the secrets, right? They've tasted love light energy, right? They've tasted that fountain. They've tasted source energy, right? And I love how she's conjuring that energy, right? I like how she's casting, right? This card makes me think of Love's Guiding Light spell, which I need to do again. Maybe we should do that on the next full moon. Right? This is Love's Guiding Light spell, right? And the energy, and pretty much the Love's Guiding Light spell turns you into the beacon of love. That's all it does, right? It's not about casting on a specific person or drawing a specific person in. I mean, the objective is to draw in, the objective is to be a beacon of light so those who are divinely connected to you can find you, right? You tap into source energy and cast it through you and become a beacon of light, right? Someone wants to let go of a lot of secrets here. They're entrapped in this energies, right? With this Page of Wands, Five of Swords, conflict, Four of Wands. Yeah, they want to get through this conflict. This could be a passionate person who's had their passions used against them a lot, and now it's a lot of conflicts. I definitely like how the Five of Swords, but there's three people fighting. Alright, so there's conflict going around this person, right? This person's been lured in by a lot of passion before. It could make them kind of nervous about making moves. It's like what I've been, I mean, look where the energy's pulling from. Be like, yeah, that love light energy, but I feel like the love light energy really did a lot of pull in the sacral area. There's definitely something going on with these battles here, right? So you got the Five of Swords conflicts going on. So you got one person who has a sword of truth. You got one person who's got two swords for the decision, right? And you got the two swords down there on the ground. So here's the decision. Look, where is he going? Where's he going? It's walking away from the battle. What happened? He's in the middle of a battle. There's always battles going on around him, and everybody's fighting, and one person has the truth, one person's trying to make another person change their mind, and these people are all in this little battle. And then out of nowhere, a butterfly flies through. And then all the chaos seems so silly in a moment of watching a butterfly flying across, and it seems so out of place, this butterfly in the snow, right? Yeah, I just get this strong energy of that's what happened. There's all these conflicts going on and all these energies and all these bickerings, and then this beautiful energy flows through, and it's like, what? This person's like, that's what I want. That's what I want. What? I want union, unity, and peace, stability, and a foundation. Tired of all these conflicts. Tired of always ending up with this. What? The foundation being eroded away. Tired of these things where the foundation's always being eroded away. And the foundation's eroded away because you reap what you sow. The foundation's related with toxic energy, and that's all there is to it. Right? You got the scales and the moons. Things are shifting. Oh my God, the scales are just going like this right now. It's going to level out, guys, I promise. Alright. Remember, pay attention to the moon. Be like water. Look up that Bruce Lee thing, right? Connecting to source is the only way that you get out of that colorless angel, right? Connecting to your inner child and nurturing your inner child is very important, right? I even get the energy of go do something. Go build something. Go create something. Go paint something. Go for a hike in nature. Go for a treasure hunt. Go do something. Go to a beach and make a mandala out of stones. Go do something childish and peaceful among the thorns. Remember, monks are trained to fight. I mean, what am I thinking about those monks that can do things with their throat and all that other stuff and things like that, right? Because they are aware, right, that they're not full pacifists. That's the whole thing, right? It's like, what do I get the energy of? A peaceful man. Let me see it. Oh, damn. I want to say it right. It's the energy of a man who does not know how to be violent, is useless. They're useless. Someone who doesn't know how to, because like I said, in the monk situation is, even though they're monks, even though they are hardcore, zenned out, hierarchy monks, they learn how to fight. Why? Because sometimes you need to fight. Because if someone comes to attack their temple and their people, they are not just their spiritual defense, they're going to be their physical defense as well, right? So a man who is capable of great violence, but in control of themselves, is an extremely powerful, important person. That is the divine masculine energy. And I've got the energy also of, just because I choose peace does not mean I don't know how to be violent. That's the energy that I'm getting here as well. Alrighty. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'll be back as soon as I can. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, click the subscribe. What do I used to say? Click my buttons and spank my bells, y'all. I love y'all, and I'll catch you later.